Jesse, and I'll be reading a poem entitled She Fought Back. She fought back. Will you fight with her? Will you fight for her? See, I was raised in a religion that taught not to fight, not to be violent, not to hit, not to disrespect, and yet, violence on women happened on the daily. Maybe not in plain sight, perhaps not in the church service, despite what the pastor preached. The message of love never really seemed to seep in. Somehow, everything was taboo. Queerness was a mistake, whiteliness close to godliness, because we didn't have any other shade from which to compare. Womanhood was rooted in motherhood. Mother-daughter afternoons, father-son dinners construed my thinking such that this heteronormativity was exactly that, normal. And normal was good. Normal was safe. Normal was sovereign. Normal was weighted in expectation to be the woman I would be and make my congregation proud. Well, I was too young to know about the violence happening in New York or the oppression happening to my friends, because we didn't talk about what's happening outside. We're too cozy in our wooden seats. I lived in a world where normal was safe, but they didn't tell me that normal was fake. Realness is the scene in the ways we live loud. Transgender and pride wasn't in our small cloud of vocabulary back then, way back in the early 2000s. If I had known the depthness, the vastness of violence happening in my community behind closed doors, maybe I would have learned to fight sooner. To stand up for the quiet, to not be self-centered, to protect my queer peers and heal my friends' splintered home life. Maybe my skin would have grown 3 times thicker to prepare me for this world that grows ever sicker. I was told violence happened elsewhere, far off and abroad, in tight urban cities and penitentiaries iron-clawed. I learned too late the violence women face from their families, their pastors, their uncles, their mates. There was trauma right there growing inches every second, and because we were girls, we were taught not to inspect it. Then in my own adult life, because we didn't learn this in school, I heard of the queers in Stonewall, the ones who fought back to the system that made men cruel and dutiful women complicit. Marcia said no.
Marcia said no.
Sylvia went whack. Stormy stood ground. Y'all, they fought back. They fought back against violence that good, normal people enacted on them since their first queer spark flew. They fought back against hatred this country spoon-fed its lovely, normal, white Christian families. They fought back against cruelty. They fought back against violence. They fought back against ignorance. They fought back against normalcy. They fought back against complacency. They fought back against, say it with me, racism, sexism, homophobia, transphobia, xenophobia, ableism, ageism, heteronormativity, autism. They fought back, they fought back, they fought back, they fought back, they fought back. They fought back. They fought back so I could sit down and hold the hand of my wife in the midst of a crowd and not feel haunted by good, normal people who would rather see me dead.
Whoa!
They fought back, but I can't stay sitting down because my beautiful unicorn siblings are hurting. It's too close to home. See, for everything, there is a season. A hunting season.
Wow.
A season for everyone. This time, it's our siblings who can't be constrained by assigned language and colors and roles. It's the people who want to wear what they want, be called what they feel sacred is true, because don't we all want to feel respected? But then again, it's also still somehow the season for our siblings of color, and also people with disabilities for some fucked up reason, and also women, still somehow women. who, by the way, are not being threatened by the transgenders trying to steal our sports. They just want to exist and hold the hand of their lover in the midst of a crowd and not be hunted by the good, normal folks who are screaming too loud. Today, tomorrow, as long as it takes, I fight back with my siblings, hand in hand, so we make a chain stronger than hate, a love more powerful than fear, because together is how this will work. Only together is how this will work. She fought back. We fought back. Will you fight with her? Will you fight for her?
Yes.
Will you fight?
Yes.
Thank you for listening.
Yes.